All right, if you're just tuning in here with us, we do have some pop-up tornado warnings today. Slightly out of the 10% tornado risk area, we've got a tornado warning for Surrey, Wilkes, and Yadkin counties in North Carolina and goes for the next 12 minutes. Oop, looks like they went ahead and extended that tornado warning for North Carolina. Surrey, Wilkes, Yadkin counties expires in 30 minutes. That has an observed tornado tag on it. At 7:16 p.m., a tornado-producing storm was located over Rhonda, moving northeast at 45. Hazard, damaging tornado, and that is radar confirmed. Let me mute this, and we'll get right into it here. All right, let's take a look at radar here. There's North Carolina. We got Bryce Shelton up in the top left for you. We'll take a look here. Everybody in chat, good to see you guys with us. Again, that is a confirmed tornado via radar. That's going to be for Surrey, Wilkes, and Yadkin counties until in 26 minutes it expires. Let me change that in the program I'm looking at here. So that expires at 7:45. Rhonda, Jonesville, State Road, Dobson, even White Plains. White Plains, you're not in the warning, but I would still keep an eye out. If you're in this pink polygon, that means a tornado has been confirmed, and you need to be in your safe place now. That's going to be the centermost interior room of your home, away from windows. If you're in a mobile home, if you have time, get to a sturdier structure. If you're in your car, pull off, get in the gas station there. We do have Bryce Shelton en route. As you see, they're on the top left. We also have a tornado warning to the south that expires at 7:30. Not confirmed, but that's going to be for Alexander, Catawba, and Ardell counties, and that's radar indicated. So keep an eye on that. We'll look at our velocities here. And of course, my keyboard shortcut doesn't work for that. Let's see. Go back to the north here. Not seeing a ton of rotation there. Let's see if our correlation coefficient has anything. Again, the radar is so noisy. Kind of in a radar hole there. Let's see if we go to GSP, if we can see anything. Probably not. Seeing a little bit more there, not much. Again, just really noisy in this area. This is kind of that radar hole we always talk about in North Carolina, but that is confirmed. Tornado on the ground. Again, Dobson, State Road, Jonesville, Rhonda. Need to be in your safe place there with this tornado. Okay, storm relative gives you a clear picture. Yeah, you can see some pixel to pixel. They're not much, very broad. Yeah, Josh. Yeah, it's noisy, but you can see that CC drop. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that to the south. Again, Bryce Shelton, as you see there in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, he's headed up that way. We're watching his live feed in the top left. Again, if you have any questions or anything, any information to relay, jump in the chat. In order to be able to chat with us, you do have to be a subscriber. So hit that like button, that subscribe button, and jump in chat here with me as we cover these tornado warnings. We also have severe thunderstorm warnings here as well. It's going to be for Catawba, Davie, Ardell, and Rowan counties. Expires at 8:15 with a tornado possible tag. Let's see. So that's going to be down here to the south. That's going to be the yellow polygon here. That's going to be your severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag. And we do have Bryce Shelton there, so he may be able to get a peek at that. Kind of see some rotation there. Getting really noisy. Let me click on GR Earth real quick, see what I can see there. Yeah, that severe thunderstorm warning with the tornado possible tag. Seeing some rotation, but very broad. Definitely seeing more pronounced rotation. on that confirmed tornado near Jonesville up to the north here. So we're going to stay with this and kind of keep an eye on it. Should have some other folks joining me here shortly. But again, that's going to be an observed tornado for Surrey, Wilkes, and Yadkin counties until 7:45. So we've got one confirmed tornado warning, got that tornado warning down to the south, and several severe thunderstorm warnings. As we go back to the north, just real quick, do have several flash flood warnings up there. Again, that's really where the 10% tornado risk was, and we didn't see that develop today. So very interesting there. But we do have several flash flood warnings. We got Beating Barry out in the field, as well as Aaron Rigsby. They're going to be out documenting any flooding, and any video we get, we be able to pull that in and show it to you. All right. Vitamin K, Surrey County, North Carolina. Okay. Yep, you are definitely under a tornado warning, and that goes till 7:45. Again, that has a confirmed tornado or observed tornado on it. Let me see if we get any new reports coming in. So go back down to the south and zoom in on that. That's our main focus here for the next couple of minutes. We'll go back to our base reflectivity just to give you a different view there. Put that in motion. Getting really hard to make out exactly what's going on because you're so far away from the radar. The further you get away, the noisier the image gets. So we're kind of relying on reports here and a few other things. Just want to check here, see if we've got any update from the Weather Service. Nothing yet there, but again, if you're in this polygon here, you need to be in your safe place. If you're at work, follow your work's tornado precautions. If you're at home, lowest level of the home, centermost interior room away from windows, and grab a bike helmet. Grab your tennis shoes while you're getting there, just as a precaution. So this is going to be for Elkin, Fairview, Jonesville, Dobson. Let's see. Any other towns there? Yeah, Dobson. You need to be in your safe place. State Road, Jonesville. Rhonda, you still need to be in your safe place. Getting really hard to see rotation there. We'll go to our storm relative velocity. Again, you can see that rotation there. Doesn't look very pronounced like we normally see on radar, but it is definitely there. We go take a look at our correlation coefficient. Really noisy, but you can kind of see something there just to the southwest of State Road. Could be a possible debris signature there. Again, we'll get a clearer view probably in the next scan or two. Hey, Melissa Love from Canada. Josh Burnham swapping to the laptop. Got Eric Dale. What location we in? I'm located in Sedalia, Missouri. Hey, Eric, if you're just tuning in again, we're covering the tornado warnings in North Carolina here. We'll switch back over to the reflectivity. Kind of zoom out and show you. We've got a confirmed tornado warning in North Carolina as we zoom in. And that, again, if you're just joining us, is going to be for Surrey, Wilkes, and Yadkin County until 7:45 p.m. National Weather Service has confirmed there is a tornado on the ground. And we'll be following that over the next several minutes here, along with severe thunderstorms in this line. So anywhere from Sherrills Ford, Troutman, Statesville, Harmony, Love Valley. Got some severe thunderstorm warnings there. We got Bryce Shelton. He's heading north. I guess his goal was probably stay out in front of it, but it looks like he's not going to be able to do that unless he's thinking that Statesville cell with the tornado possible tag on it has the potential to produce. So we're going to keep monitoring him and his feed and see if we get any new reports here from the Weather Service. One day at a time. Anything headed to Norfolk, Virginia? Let's see. Good old Virginia. Where are you at? Lynchburg, Roanoke. Where is that on the map? I got to redo the radar at some point to give me a few more town names. Just a second there. Oh, yeah, over there by Virginia Beach. There we go. Nothing as of right now headed your way one day at a time. You may get some showers later this evening, but that's about it. If I had to say, the SPC has you in a marginal for severe thunderstorms. So again, probably just getting some rain later this evening, maybe a severe thunderstorm warning, but not really seeing too much there. Campbellsville, Kentucky. David, let's check on you. Davidsville, Kentucky. Let's see. Campbellsville, Kentucky. All right, let's go take a look there really quick, and then we'll see if we have a new update from the Weather Service about that confirmed tornado warning. So nothing in the way of in Kentucky where you're at. Let's see, David. Nothing too crazy happening your way. You got some light rain showers there and some showers behind it. Again, not much going on for you there, thankfully. You are also, let's see, you're also under a marginal risk of severe weather. So, again, nothing really developed to the north like the SPC thought it would today, which is a great thing, but a little bit of confusion with that. Thank you, Eric Dale, for that nice comment there. If you have any questions or anything, be sure to put it in chat. Glad to have you here with us. Looks like they did cancel that one tornado warning, which we knew that was coming. We'll zoom back in here. Take a look at our storm relative velocity. Yes, still got some rotation there. Nothing too crazy, at least from what we can see with the radar. Go back and check our CC drop. Again, still really noisy. I'm going to switch to KGSP here and take a look. I'm actually going to click for an update, see if they've posted any updates for us. But if you're just joining us, this is a observed tornado warning for Surrey, Wilkes, and Yadkin counties in North Carolina until 7:45. A tornado-producing storm located over Rhonda, moving northeast at 45. Hazard, damaging tornado, and that is radar confirmed. Got our old buddy David Neal joining in. He'll probably jump in the chat here in just a few minutes. Always good to have you with us, Dave. From the beach. We did a beach report with him yesterday. Let's see. Tina, Bethlehem, North Carolina. Let's zoom back out here and take a look. Go to base reflectivity. Josh, I have one. Will you buy me GR level 2? Josh, I may have something for you. May have to check your DMs later. Now, but guys, again, we're focused on that severe thunderstorm or tornado warning. Looks like we lost Bryce's feed here. Let me refresh that for you. There we go. Let's see. Looks like he's continuing north there, so he's definitely going after that cell to the north. Let's see, did we just get an update from the weather service? All right, so they canceled Yadkin County out of that, so it's for Surrey and Wilkes until 7:45. So just a couple more minutes there. And it looks like that's been reduced down to radar indicated, so no confirmed tornado still on the ground. Radar indicated now. Radar indicated rotation now, coming from the weather service. So again, go ahead and take your tornado precautions if you're in that polygon from Dobson to State Road. See if I zoom in and get any more town names. And I do not. So from State Road to Dobson, just make sure you're in your safe place away from windows. And let's see here. We got some more questions here in the chat. Caroline asked, my husband's trying to come home from a work trip flying out of DCA. Is he okay? Delayed an hour. Yeah, DCA. Let's take a look at that real quick for you. Let me jump over there. I flew out of DCA several times. Really nice airport. So Washington, not much going on there. He should be fine. Again, just some light rain showers in the area. Nothing severe or even remotely looking severe. Should be all good there. Any concerns with northeastern tri-state area, Ashland specifically, of Kentucky? Well, let's take a look. Take a look down in Kentucky. Let's see. Well, you guys do have had some heavy rain showers move through today, but nothing severe. We do have flash flood warnings to your east and heading towards West Virginia. Back to the west, some more rain showers. Again, none of that looking to be severe at the moment, but we'll keep an eye on that. So it looks like they went ahead and issued a new severe thunderstorm warning here. That's going to be for, let's grab that. That's going to be for Stokes, Surrey, Wilkes, Yadkin in North Carolina, and Carroll, Grayson, and Patrick in Virginia with a tornado possible tag. Again, severe thunderstorm warning expiring at 8:30. You're seeing there on your screen. Grab some more info there. Again, the hazard's going to be 60-mile-an-hour wind gust, and it's moving to the northeast at 40. So if you got those lawn chairs out or getting ready to barbecue, I'd hurry up and start wrapping up that barbecue. Maybe take those ribs off the grill and get them in the oven to finish them off. Can you tell I'm hungry? I'm talking about ribs. Oh, Lordy. But yeah, Cassie, you guys should be good. Oh, vitamin K. Thank you for the super chat there. I appreciate that. Do we think this Surrey County tornado is going to go north and miss Pilot Mountain? Thank you so much for streaming, by the way. Well, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate that and the super chat. Let's see. Surrey County going to go north and miss Pilot Mountain.
Okay, I found this on the web.
No, thank you, Siri. Pilot Mountain. So let me just take a look at that again. for you there, vitamin K. So it's moving to the northeast at 40. So we'll put that in motion and kind of watch. That specific part of the storm may miss Pilot Mountain, but again, we're going to have to watch this whole complex here as we go through the evening, as this is just a line of convection here, and may have a spin up in any part of it. Again, it's all severe thunderstorm warned with tornado possible tag, so could have a brief spin up. Can't really rule that out this evening here. So I hope that answered your question there. Got a little tongue-tied trying to read some text messages coming in from David. But yeah, we're just going to watch this line here. Again, may have a couple brief spin-ups there. You're watching Bryce Shelton. He's on the money. Headed to probably go check for damage at this point. You're welcome, Cassie. Drew Ferguson, will Storm Chasers be in Lincoln, Nebraska area for the severe weather on Monday? Will you be live streaming on Monday for severe weather? Yes, guys, we will be live streaming Monday. I think you'll have Drew Richards with you and Brett and maybe even David. Not sure. But we will definitely 100% be live streaming Monday for that severe weather threat. Josh, you've lost all your place files for GR3. Ooh, yeah, I lost mine several years ago. But again, if you're just joining us here, tornado warning for North Carolina, Surrey, and Wilkes expiring at 7:45 here in the next 5 minutes. We'll see if the Weather Service decides to continue that. It was confirmed earlier on radar, but now it's just radar indicated rotation. Ah, Drew's with us. Hold on just a second. I'll pipe him in. Hey, Drew, can you hear me?
I can, man.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we still got this one tornado warning, and then this whole line is severe thunderstorm warned with tornado possible tags. So that's what we got going on there, Drew. I'll pipe you in if you want to.
Sounds fine. I hear the tornado warning siren going off, so we got a new one coming out, sounds like.
I wasn't expecting to go live, but conditions warranted it, so.
There we go. Glad to be here.
It's always a fun time with our LSM peoples. All right, I got your audio and your video going. I'll get your video up here in a second.
Nice. Got my little helper down here with me for a minute, so happy to be here talking about some tornado warnings. Looks like that is a new tornado warning coming out for Stokes, Surrey, and Yadkin counties in North Carolina. So that's actually a separate storm than what you've been tracking, Jarvis.
Yeah, it's got kind of crazy there for a minute. We had 3 tornado warnings, and then that one went confirmed, and it's just that cycle today. It's going to be brief spin-ups all afternoon.
Yep, for sure. And that one near Yadkinville, actually, the second warning just come out. We'll while you're working on the back end, I will get the warning details if you want me to.
Yeah, go ahead, and then if you want to share your screen, I'll take that too in a second.
I have not done that yet. That would make sense. Give me just a second.
So guys, welcome in Drew Richards. Let's see. Sister lives in Davidson. Oh, we got a lot of questions, Drew. We'll have to get those here in a minute.
Yep, trying to get chat pulled up. So let's go over this tornado warning. I don't have chat pulled up just yet. I will get that up here in just a second. Southeastern Surrey County. And again, we're talking about North Carolina, Stokes County, and Yadkin County in North Carolina. That goes until 8:15 Eastern time. At 7:39, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Boonville. Moving northeast at 35. It says locations impacted include Yadkinville, Pilot Mountain, Boonville, Nebo, Pilot Mountain State Park, Level Cross, and Rockford. So again, brand new tornado warning just south of that first storm that Jarvis jumped on and was tracking just a little bit ago. That first rotation is still hanging on. So right there near Dobson and between Dobson and Rockford, North Carolina. That's a pretty intense area of rotation. And then the second rotation right on top of Boonville, North Carolina right now as well. So let me get chat pulled up real fast. And we'll get some of your questions. Give me just a second, guys. And got another helper down here in the studio with me today, so we will get her. If she was old enough to read, we would put her on your questions, but unfortunately, she's only 2. So we're training her to run the back-end system and training her what to look for on radar. So we got to start them early here. There we go. There is chat. And it looks like we still got Bryce. You saw Bryce's location, I believe. He is just south of this tornado warning near Yadkinville, North Carolina. So we'll see if we can't get Bryce's video maybe a little bit closer to this rotating thunderstorm here in the next few minutes. I believe he's moving north. So if he's moving north, he should be able to catch up with this rotation pretty quickly, probably in the next 5 or 10 minutes. So we'll have a very good view of the thunderstorm here in the next little bit. But there you go. There we got the little helper on screen before we send her back upstairs. You want to wave at everybody on the camera? Wave at everybody. There you go. Good job. Down here watching the tornado spin up. So what we're looking at there on radar is our rotation product. Notice near Boonville, Rockford, and Dobson, that is the 2 separate areas of rotation that we've got there on your screen. The more worrisome one looks to be the one near Dobson right now. You see that little red shade of color on rotation product. That is the more strong rotation. Vitamin K, thank you for that super chat a few minutes ago. You were awesome. Jarvis, did you already get that question?
Yep, I already got that. And
Perfect, good deal.
He looks like the news is saying circulation coming right at us in Pilot Mountain. So yeah,
Yep.
Vitamin K, I'd go ahead and just get in your safe place and hang out for a little bit and keep us with you. We'll keep you up to date.
That's it. You are right. Heading right at you in Pilot Mountain. You are technically in that polygon. So if you are inside that red shaded polygon box you see on your screen there, go ahead and take your tornado precautions. Interior room, lowest floor, away from windows is about as basic as it gets. If you have anything you can put on your head as like a helmet, bicycle helmet, a baseball, football helmet, anything, do that, especially with the kiddos, and get in your safe place, hunker down. This thing is moving pretty quickly, so I think we'll get it in and out without too much time going by. Looks like we just lost that northern tornado warning. Jarvis, did you see that? So 6:45, that northern tornado warning expired. Thankfully, that was the one for Dobson, White Plains, and the Mount Airy area up there. But we still got our 1 tornado warning for Rockford, Boonville, Pilot Mountain, and Pinnacle, North Carolina. Flint, glad to have you with us tonight here in chat. So there's Bryce's location. Notice we are struggling with his video. So Bryce is right at the very kind of the middle of your screen. It's a little GPS icon there, just south of Yadkinville. When that's a video icon, that lets us know he's streaming live video. But as you see right up there, we're struggling with his signal right now. So his video is kind of in and out. But he is moving north. So again, he'll be into position probably in the next 5 minutes or so to see what we've got, see if we have any wall cloud, funnel cloud, or anything like that on this thunderstorm. He's moving north on, looks like that is US Highway 601 that goes north to south from Dobson down to Yadkinville. Other than that, Allegheny County, Stokes, Surrey, Wilkes, Yadkin, Carroll, and Grays counties all have a severe thunderstorm warning. And then also Davie Iredell and Rowan counties in North Carolina. That's also a severe thunderstorm warning that goes until 8:15. Oh, 7:15. I'm sorry. No, I was right. 8:15 Eastern time. I'm in the Central time zone. Jarvis is in the Eastern time zone, so I have to do the little calculations in my head sometimes. So sorry about that, guys. Hey, Josh, good to see you tonight. Josh, or not Josh, Jarvis, did you get Drew Ferguson's question?
Talking about, do you think Monday will be a tornado outbreak? No, I didn't get to that.
We will be talking a lot more about Monday as we go throughout, probably tomorrow and the weekend. Probably be doing, Jarvis, I know you're kind of unavailable after today, but I'd love to do some type of live show here. Maybe this weekend we'll bring Dave in, bring Brett in. I think Brett's going to be heading west to Oklahoma to chase Monday. Drew, right now, all we can say is Monday looks like a potentially very bad day. Now, we've had a lot of days so far this spring that have looked like a potentially very bad day that have ended up being not at all bad. So Monday's a little different, though. The trough pattern, the ingredients in place, the moisture is going to be there. We're kind of running out of failure points for Monday, if you know what I mean. Failure points being like yesterday was high precipitation. Everything was just messy. Couldn't really get those individual supercells going for those long track tornadoes yesterday. And that's thankfully why we did not have a tornado outbreak. But everything that we're looking at is kind of favoring again, potentially bad day on Monday. So if you're out in the plains, northern Texas through Oklahoma into Kansas, just keep checking back. We'll have more updates on that as we get closer.
And Drew, I don't know if you want to overlay this on the radar, but we do have 2 different tornado watches out, it looks like.
I can do that. Yep, I can pop up my other software and Michael Beard. Hey, Michael. Look, Michael brought cheese doodles to the party, he says. And he says Monday is trash. You know what, Michael? You may end up being exactly right because so far this year, I think everything except for that Ohio localized tornado outbreak day, which was a slight risk with a 2% tornado risk, everything except for that has pretty much been trash this spring, and we're happy for that, except for you storm chasers. I know y'all want to get the photogenic tornado that's out in the middle of a field, not damaging anything, but we'll see, Michael. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of rumbles from people way smarter than I am that Monday is looking pretty interesting. All right, Jarvis, my screen's going to go black just for a minute because I'm going to share. Okay, my helper wants to go back upstairs out of the studio. So, Jarvis, I'm going to go on mute just for a minute and help her back out of the studio, and I'll be right back. And we'll look at those tornado warnings you mentioned.
Copy that. So, yep, got Bryce's feedback up there. He's closing in on that tornado warning. Let me pull my right software up here. There we go. Yep, so he's still south of it. I think he may trying to get out ahead of it. But again, if you're in Boonville, Rockford, Pilot Mountain, Pinnacle, you're right on the border of the tornado polygon. I'd definitely be in your safe place. Again, nothing confirmed, but we still have that tornado warning again until 8:15 p.m. for Stokes, Surrey, and Yadkin counties. Let's see, can I pull the radar in here? Yep, so we'll take a look at that. Let's go check our velocities here. Not seeing a whole lot on velocities. We go to our storm relative. That'll probably help us. Yeah, you see we got a couple spots there. Just to the east of Dobson and just to the northeast of Boonville there near Rockford. So we're going to keep an eye on that over the next several minutes here. And I think Drew's back with us. That was quick, Drew.
I am back getting those tornado watches loaded up that you were talking about. So I think you can see my screen again.
Watches. Yep, we got you.
Awesome. So there's your 2 tornado watches, all those shaded in the dark red color. Lots of West Virginia, parts of northeastern Kentucky. Looks like a couple different areas there in Virginia, south central Virginia in that tornado watch. we can actually get you some details on that. The watch in North Carolina and Southern Virginia, that one goes until 11 o'clock Eastern time. Couple of tornadoes possible. Wind gust up to 65 is what that one states. The tornado watch in Eastern Kentucky, Southeast Ohio, Southwestern Pennsylvania, Western Virginia, and West Virginia goes until 9 p.m. Eastern time. So that one's going to be expiring just a little bit earlier. And you guys can see that tornado watch is pretty much covered up in rain. So that has ended up being a flash flood situation in and around Charleston, West Virginia right now. High water rescues in place, it looks like, in and around parts of Charleston and just outside of town. We've got flash flood warnings going up all the way through Parkersburg, Morgantown, Wheeling, all the way up into the Pittsburgh area. And that one looks like a considerable, I believe, yes, life-threatening flash flooding in and around Pittsburgh. So make sure you turn around, don't drown. We actually had a really good flooding package that Dean put together for us last night. When we don't have any tornado warnings in effect, we probably will roll that again, Jarvis, here in just a little bit.
Copy that. I got it in the can.
Sweet. So I heard a beep. Looks like we've got another, not a tornado warning. Looks like we've got a new severe thunderstorm warning that just come out. Yep, 1 minute ago. Western Forsyth County. I saw Forsyth County in chat here a minute ago. Who was that? Let's see. Hannah. My family and I live in Forsyth County. Hope it doesn't move that direction. Well, you now have a severe thunderstorm warning. Western Forsyth and northwestern Davidson County. That goes until 8:30 Eastern time. So again, not a tornado warning yet. Severe thunderstorm warning for wind gust up to 60 miles per hour. It says severe thunderstorms are located along a line from Flat Rock to near Pilot Mountain State Park to near Bermuda Run, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. So we'll put that into motion for you. And you can see western sides of Winston-Salem now. We've got that warning coming out for the storm near Harmony and Mocksville, North Carolina. And that one will be moving up to the northeast towards Winston-Salem and possibly bringing damaging wind gust with it. Jarvis, Bryce is getting close. Let me look at his location again, because if he's getting close, does he have audio coming through or is he on mute? Let me move my warnings box out of the way so that's not covering y'all's screen up. A quick update on that rotation near Rockford, guys. It's still there. It's still pretty impressive. You see that little red pixel in there, and that's where I start getting worried that we might have a tornado developing in the thunderstorm. So there's your rotation couplet just north of Rockford. Let me make sure my colors are right on that. There we go. So the reds and the greens next to each other, that's your storm relative velocity that we're looking at. Let's look at the hail in that storm. All right, probably not a lot of hail, thankfully. Maybe a little bit of small hail near Rockford and more up near the White Plains area where you see that little gray, not gray, blue shade of color. But probably not a lot of hail, tons of rain. And again, we've got that embedded rotation just on the north side of Rockford, North Carolina. And that is moving up to the northeast, generally towards Pilot Mountain. And you saw it on the screen right there, just updated. So it's still there, still got that red dot in the middle of it. We've actually got a little donut hole. So notice there's actually a acronym for that. It's called a BWER, BWER. It stands for Bounded Weak Ecoregion. And all that means in big scientific terms is where you see that little yellow circle right where my mouse is, that is the rotation. And what can happen a lot of times is the updraft in the rotation will actually take the raindrops instead of falling out of the storm. It actually gets caught up in that rotational updraft, and it can cause like a little donut hole on radar sometimes. Now, does that always mean we have a tornado on the ground? Absolutely not. But that is a little bit concerning when you see that, just because that lets us know that that rotation is more than likely pretty evident in multiple different levels. So tilting up, that's a 0.9 degree level. Notice we almost have a little hook there northeast of Rockford. And as we tilt on up, notice the little hook, 1.4 degrees. So we're basically tilting our radar beam up and looking at the different elevations of the thunderstorm is what I'm doing right now. And again, it's a very healthy, almost like a little mini supercell inside that line of thunderstorm. So there again, tilting up, you see that rotation extends well on up into the storm. We're looking at tilt 2 now. So this is about 13,000 foot off the ground, and we've still got a pretty strong rotation there. So this rotation extends again from the, looks like we're at 3,800 feet above ground there with this lowest radar sweep, all the way up to 13,000 foot. So again, you've got a lot of this thunderstorm that is spinning, and look at there. Thankfully, we lost a little bit of the strength on that update. So that's a little bit of good news for you guys in Pilot Mountain and Pinnacle. But I still need you to be inside, away from windows, lowest floor, just for a little bit longer. So we can start giving some all clears. Boonville, from this particular thunderstorm, we can't give you all clear for the night because you're still in that tornado watch. But Boonville, we can give you an all clear. You can come out of your shelters now. Rockford, that thunderstorm is now moving north of you. So I was waiting on that last scan, and for sure now we can actually put a marker. That storm is about 5 miles northeast of you in Rockford, and you saw that polygon just update as well. So Rockford, you are now out of the polygon. We can now give you an all clear as well. Tornado warning for west central Stokes and north central Yadkin counties has been canceled. The tornadic thunderstorm, which prompted the warning, has moved out of those counties. Tornado watch remains in effect until 11 o'clock. So the tornado warning remains in effect until 8:15 p.m. for southeastern Surrey County. At 7:56, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Level Cross or near Fairview, moving northeast at 35. Locations impacted: Pilot Mountain, you're still in it. Siloam, you're still in it. Ararat, Pilot Mountain State Park, and Level Cross. You guys are still in that tornado warning polygon.
Yeah, Drew, I just wanted to point out really quick, down to the south, just north of Moxville. Keep an eye on that, seeing some broad rotation there.
Good catch, Jarvis.
I'm looking at it on radar scope.
Good catch. And it just got an update, and it is still there. Let me adjust my warning color so we can look at rotation. Yeah, there you go. So you see the blue, man, my brain, guys. I'm sorry. Evidently, I've got color blindness of the brain evidently tonight, because there ain't no blue on that radar anywhere. But the green's next to the red, right south of Farmington and Moxville. You see between Farmington and Moxville. Yep, that's definitely rotation. Jarvis has got a good eye for that, and that's going to be what's moving into Winston-Salem probably in the next 30 minutes or so. Yep, we'll have to keep an eye on that. That may be our next tornado warning if that continues to increase. Looks like Bryce is heading east. I was wrong. I thought he was heading north, but he is heading east towards Winston-Salem on U.S. Highway 421.
And can't talk to him, but if I had to guess, he's probably doing that to try and stay ahead of this line as it moves through. Catch any brief spin-ups that may occur.
Yep, he's got back out ahead of the line now. So let me get caught up in chat over here.
Yeah, it looks like we got some more questions in there. A lot of concerns from people in North Carolina and Virginia. So I'll let you roll on with it.
Looks like Michael's back with us after having to go to the restroom a minute ago. So Michael, hope you're better now. I'm in foothills of Pilot Mountain. Deb, glad to have you with us. Hope you're hunkered down, Deb, because we've got that rotation coming towards you there in Pilot Mountain. A lot of people tuning in from that area. We appreciate you guys. If you know anybody around you, neighbors, friends, family, people you don't even like, share our coverage with them. Just you can hit that share button here on YouTube and copy the link and send it to them in a text message, send it to them in a Facebook message or to Twitter direct message or whatever you got. And we'd love to get them here watching and giving us reports as this comes through, because so far the good news is I don't have any damage reports coming from this thunderstorm. So that tells me that so far we've probably not had a tornado that's dropped out of this thunderstorm. We did have those confirmed tornado warnings earlier that I see Jarvis was on. And on my screen, it may be a little bit different than Jarvis's, but when mine are purple like that, that means it is a confirmed tornado warning. So anytime we see that change from red to purple, that just basically is a visual cue for me to kind of, hey, we got to take that more serious because we've got something on the ground. I heard a beep.
Yeah,
So go.
real
What you got,
quick, I
Jarvis?
just wanted to note, Drew. Yeah, just real quick, I wanted to note, just looking back here at the scans since that tornado warning came out, did see a slight increase in lightning. So
And that's something, Jarvis, that is really a good indication that we may have a tornado about to drop from that thunderstorm. There's been a lot of research done out of the University of Alabama in Huntsville, UAH, and they have determined that anytime you see a lightning spike in a rotating thunderstorm, it's not 100%, but that is a very good indication of the rotation strengthening. And a lot of times you can actually get a tornado that drops when you see that lightning spike. So which one of the thunderstorms are you talking about in particular, Jarvis? The tornado warning storm?
yeah, Pilot Mountain. Again, I'm looking at radar scope just because it gives a little bit better clarity.
Yep. And I can actually, I believe on my other radar product here, I usually leave lightning turned off because it kind of just gets in the way. But let's turn lightning
Flutters the
on.
screen.
Yeah. Let's turn lightning on. Yeah, for sure. Check that out near Mount Airy. And just north of Pilot Mountain, especially, there's a lot of little lightning bolts in there in that part of the thunderstorm. So I don't have it where I can animate this lightning, unfortunately. It's just a real-time lightning feed. It shows about the last 15 minutes worth of lightning strikes. But just west of Bryce, too, look at all that lightning there north of Moxville. So, yeah, lots of electrical activity from Farmington up to near the East Bend and Yadkinville area. But, yeah, good catch, Jarvis. Should Halifax, Virginia need to worry about anything? Our tornado watch is up until 11. We'll look at Halifax real quick. I don't see a whole lot going on in the Virginia part of that tornado watch, thankfully. We do have the one severe thunderstorm warning there that's coming across the border from Mount Airy. Looks like that is for Surrey, Western Stokes, Yadkin, South Central Carroll, and Patrick counties. And again, that's a severe thunderstorm warning that goes until 8:30 Eastern time. Let's see. Elsewhere, yeah, for you guys in Virginia, I mean, not a whole lot right now. We'll have to watch that storm there coming out of the Mount Airy and Pilot Mountain area. See if it holds together as it gets up into the Stewart, the Vesta, Woolwine, and the Martinsville, Virginia area over the next hour or two. But right now, all you guys in Virginia, tornado watch continues, like you said, and I don't see anything overly impressive on the tornado front right now. Deb checking in
Yeah, I
from
agree
Forsyth.
with you there, Drew. Agree with you there. Looks like that tornado warning storm looks like it may be cycling. Possibly.
Let's go back and look at our rotation. It's yeah, you're right. It is definitely weaker than it was. So that's when I jumped on a few minutes ago, and notice how it's really lined out as well. So that northern part of the circulation that I thought was going to go north or just north of Pilot Mountain, that has really started to fall apart. But look what's redeveloping almost due south of Pilot Mountain now. So there's your little hook echo west of Pinnacle. And that is a new area of rotation that has developed on the south. That was loud. I don't know what that was, but that was a loud noise here in the studio. Rotation south side of Pilot Mountain there, redeveloping. And that is crossing US Highway 52 as we speak, between right at Pilot Mountain all the way down to Pinnacle. So you guys that are watching for Pilot Mountain, it's on you. Watch the wind pick up. Watch the heavy rain pick up. Not a whole lot of lightning being indicated in that part of the thunderstorm. But you guys here, let us know in chat, because that is still pretty strong rotation now, moving right into town at Pilot Mountain. So it's crossing the highway, and it's literally going to be coming through town over the next probably 1 to 3 minutes, if that. So let us know here in chat what you have there in the Pilot Mountain down to Pinnacle. Hannah, any forecast for Lynchburg? I'm away at college from North Carolina, and the sky here is quickly getting dark. I don't have all. I need to change. You can't really see the Jarvis
That's
after
what I
tonight.
was saying earlier.
We need to work on the fonts, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
I think I can read them better on that one, right? So that's an 18 point. Let me go in here quickly and see if I can't change my font because I'm struggling to read my own city labels. And I know everybody else is struggling to read my city labels. So
All right, so it looks like, let me refresh just to double check. Looks like that tornado warning has been allowed to expire. However, they replaced it with a severe thunderstorm warning and tornado possible tag.
there you go. Well, that's good news, bad news.
So if you're along that line from, let's say, Mount Airy to Yadkinville, Winston-Salem, Clemens, Moxville, that whole line there is severe thunderstorm warned with the tornado possible tag. So, normally what I say is if it's got a tornado possible tag, I just go ahead and take your tornado safety precautions.
That's it. That does not mean go out to the front yard and look for it. Right, Jarvis?
No, don't go pull the lawn chair out on the front porch and
I'm talking to
sit down with a
myself here.
beer and just watch it. That's not what I recommend.
I'm talking to myself because that's usually what us weather nerds do. And I'm always like, I'll yell at you if you need to go to the basement. Don't do that. Don't do what I do. Go to the basement, go to the interior room. Even though it's a severe thunderstorm warning, go take your shelter. Yes, Josh. I'm feeling a little called out. I know that hits some. I'm talking to myself. I told y'all I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to myself. Go inside, take the kids, get inside. Don't go looking for it because most of these are going to be rain wrapped tonight. Jarvis, is that better on the city names? Because I was trying to change that for the Lynchburg area.
Yeah, that looks fine to me.
Good deal. So now maybe you can read my cities a little bit better. There's Lynchburg right in the middle. So technically you are in that tornado watch that goes until 11 o'clock Eastern time tonight. Again, the good news for you there in Lynchburg, Virginia, nothing threatening in the immediate short term. So right now you've got some showers west of town. Probably, yeah, I've got lightning turned on, not even seeing any lightning in those. That one there northeast of Bedford, that one's looking a little stronger. So it might try to have some lightning or maybe some weak rotation in that over the coming minutes. But again, look at the movement. That's moving north. That's not coming towards Lynchburg. So if you're there in Lynchburg right now, just have a way to receive weather information. It's going to be probably later this evening. We can actually figure out how long. Let me do a place a marker in Lynchburg. So right now that line of thunderstorms is about 85 miles to your southwest. And the Weather Service says they're moving northeast at 35. So just doing some quick math, if they're moving at 40 miles an hour, you're looking at a couple hours before they start approaching the Lynchburg area. So, it's 8:10 right now there for you guys on the East Coast. So I'd say probably between 9:30 and 10, if you got stuff to do, keep an eye on the radar, keep an eye on our stream here. And as we get closer to that 9:30 or 10 o'clock hour, that's probably when those storms will be approaching you there in Lynchburg. All right, Ghost says a friend of mine just messaged and said a tornado dropped down in Carroll County, Virginia. Let me do this real quick. So there's Carroll County, Virginia. I don't see where you guys had any tornado warning in Carroll County, but of course that does not mean that we did not have a quick spin up tornado. I do see some rotation that come through the Woodlawn and the Hillsville area earlier. Let me do this. Let me pause my loop here for a minute. Storm motion. I mean, there was some rotation that come through Woodlawn and Hillsville and Carroll County, but I don't see anything that would jump off the screen and tell me that it was a tornado. Oh, there's some wind damage. Let's see. Yeah, right there. Let's check that out. Thunderstorm winds blew several road signs into vehicles, took a canopy off a gas station, knocked down at least 2 power poles. So there you go. That was a little area rotation ghost that come through between Woodlawn and Hillsville in Carroll County. So according to the Weather Service, thunderstorm winds, but they may go out and they may do a little investigation on that tomorrow to see if that was a weak spin-up tornado. So good catch there, Ghost.
Yeah, Michael in chat said straight line wind damage often confused as tornado damage.
Yes, a lot of times you will see what is immediately assumed to be tornado damage, but it's just straight line winds. And we try to tell everybody, it does not matter if it's 60, 80, 90 mile per hour winds coming at your house in a straight line or spinning in a circle. The damage is going to be the same. So it really doesn't matter if it was straight line wind damage or if it was a tornado, because obviously we've got the damage done. So take these severe thunderstorm warnings seriously, especially when you hear us say a tornado possible tag, because all that it means is the Weather Service is letting you know these tornadoes can literally spin up between radar scans. So we'll get a radar scan about every minute and a half to 2 minutes. And these quick spin up tornadoes can spin up in 30 seconds, drop to the ground, be on the ground for a minute, and then go back up in the air. And we never see them on radar. So that's why, again, we try to give you that heads up and say, take them a little bit more seriously if it's a severe thunderstorm warning with that tornado possible tag, because things can change in a matter of seconds. And you can have trees, power lines coming down all around you if you're on the roadway. So it's just a really, difficult situation to be in, especially after dark. All right, don't see any more questions right now in chat, so we will go back and look at your overview. No current tornado warning, so good news, like Jarvis said, we lost our tornado warning there from a few minutes ago, and we've got a whole lot of severe thunderstorm warnings in North Carolina. So Jarvis, I think you've been on live with coverage since we jumped on, I think a few minutes ago, haven't you? We haven't done the music and the riding down the road with Bryce today, have we?
No, not quite yet.
Well, you guys
haven't done that yet.
Let us know in chat. Yeah, since we don't have any active tornado warnings, you guys in chat have been very interactive. So if you have any questions or comments, let us know, and we will be sure to get to those. A lot of people in here watching right now, so we appreciate everybody. If you're new to the channel, if you've just joined us tonight and you haven't watched before, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I think Jarvis has got a cool little fancy dancy pop-up that you can click on here in a second, and click that subscribe button and allow the notifications, or click that notification bell, and make sure you get the notifications. There it is, for all videos, because not only do we do severe weather coverage here on the channel, you'll see all the damage videos and footage from our hundreds of storm chasers that we have all across the country here with Live Storms Media. So a lot of people obviously jumping out doing the weather coverage on YouTube these days, but we're a little bit different because we've got a whole crew that is literally in every part of this country that can go out and get video and upload it here to our YouTube channel, and of course sell it to all the TV station networks as well. That's where they get a lot of their footage. So again, you'll find the best weather coverage anywhere you're looking right here with Live Storms Media. So make sure, again, you hit that like and subscribe button, and we appreciate you guys for that. Another tornado warning. You've seen it just pop up. We started to have the tornado siren sound go off, but it got cut off by the beeping noise in the background. So yes, Josh, good call. We said that tornado warning had been dropped, which it had for you guys in Pilot Mountain, but notice I didn't tell you it was all clear yet. And I was kind of doing that on purpose because I had saw that rotation out of the corner of my eye, and it's still rather weak, but it's still there. So you guys in Pilot Mountain, I think that new polygon did not include you. Let's go back over here. Yeah, so right now, just east of Pilot Mountain, new tornado warning for that same area of circulation. We'll get you the details on this. Whoops, wrong button. Tornado warning, northern Stokes County in north central North Carolina. That goes until 8:45 p.m. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located near Francisco, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. This is a radar indicated rotation. Locations impacted include Danbury's, I about said San Francisco. That's not right. Francisco, Sandy Ridge, Prestonville, and Vade Mecum, I believe is how you say that. Let me know, locals, if I mispronounced that. But again, brand new tornado warning going for western Stokes County, no, northern Stokes County until 8:45 Eastern time. Notice the little notch. We always talk about the little notches here in the reflectivity. So we've got a little kink in that line. And if y'all were watching yesterday, we worry about those kinks because that's where you can have little areas of rotation spin up inside that squall line.
Yeah, just chiming in here. Notice Bryce is still heading east on the interstate. I'm kind of wondering what his game plan is here. Wondering if he may drop south. Maybe for a possible tail end Charlie or something like that.
Probably not a bad idea because I think if we did have a significant tornado tonight, it probably would be with some of these more isolated cells down south. So it looks like we've got Daniel Whitaker. They're outside of the Thomasville area just about a minute ago. So I know he's not streaming video right now, but we'll see if maybe he fires up a live stream. There's Chris Jackson, of course, down in South Carolina. Got him on the map tonight. And then, there's Bryce's location near Walberg, just east of Winston-Salem. So, yeah, he's still eastbound and down on I-40. I bet he gets out here to Greensboro, and let's see if he drops south on I-73. Because notice what we've got down south. We're a little bit, let me change radars. Thought there was a quick and easy way to change radar sites on here, but let me see.
Yeah, it looks like we got another familiar face in chat tonight. Christine says hi.
Hey, Christine. Good
What's going on,
see you again.
Hannah's asking, what was the damage reported near Hillsville and Woodlawn? My family has property there.
Sure, that was Carroll County, Virginia, 3 miles east-southeast, it says. That don't make any sense. I wonder if they meant west-southwest. 3 miles from Hillsville. Yeah, like we said, between Hillsville and Woodlawn. It said thunderstorm winds blew down several road signs into vehicles, took a canopy off a gas station, and knocked down at least 2 power poles. Looks like that is near I-77 and U.S. Highway 58, right near where they intersect. So that was your damage report from up there. Motley, is anyone on your team in Virginia tonight around Central Virginia? Let's zoom out and see. Right now, the closest we've got is Bryce Shelton in and approaching Greensboro, North Carolina. So let me correct myself. Right now, the only person with their GPS turned on. Now, what we've seen happen is as these storms approach, we'll have more people all around the country that will fire off their GPS, fire off their live stream, and then we'll see them on the map. But right now, actively out chasing, looks like Bryce Shelton is the closest to you guys there in Central Virginia. Is Greensboro, North Carolina going to get severe storms? Bethany. Right now, Greensboro is under a tornado watch. So there you go. You can see that dark red shade of color on your screen. Tornado watch goes until 11 o'clock. It's kind of hard to say right now, Bethany. If I've looped this, I'm more concerned about those storms to your southwest because notice how everything's moving kind of southwest to northeast. So right now in Greensboro, no active severe thunderstorm or tornado warnings, but you've got a wall of warnings to your west. So if I was a betting person, I would say there's probably a pretty good likelihood that you go under a severe thunderstorm warning at least probably in the next hour. If we get any rotation in those storms, then obviously you may go under a tornado warning as well. But yeah, every single storm to your west and southwest has a severe thunderstorm warning on it. So Bethany, I'd say there's a pretty good shot that you're going to get severe thunderstorms here, if not right there in town, in or around town, and in the county there.
All right, and just jumping in here, we got a new severe thunderstorm warning just to the north of Chris Jackson. That's going to be for Anson, Montgomery, Moore, Randolph, Richmond, Stanley counties. That goes till 9 p.m. and has a tornado possible tag on it. So Rockingham, Southern Pines, Troy, Ellerby, Norwood, Wadesboro. Definitely treat this like you would a tornado warning. It's not tornado warned at the moment, but again, that doesn't mean there can't be a brief spin up.
That's right. And that's outside of that tornado watch area. So again, if you read the watch text from the Storm Prediction Center, it says severe storms are possible in and around the watch areas. And just because you're not in a tornado watch doesn't mean that you can't get a tornado. Notice we've got these cells popping up there again near Wadesboro, all the way up to the Norwood and Locust area, and tornado possible tags. So we'll have to watch those for sure. We can actually pause this loop and we'll look at the rotation over the last hour. So notice these little rotation tracks. And when you see that red in there again, now this is not current. This is showing the last 60 minutes of rotation. So right now we're actually on a weakening trend with some of that rotation. Notice down near Kershaw in South Carolina, a pretty good spinning thunderstorm come through just east of there. But as you come on up near Wadesboro, look, we kind of lost that rotation track. And there's that thunderstorm now near Wadesboro. Still severe thunderstorm warning, but thankfully that rotation has weakened. So let's go back up and let's look at these rotation tracks. There you go. There's your last 60 minutes worth of storm spin, if you will, coming through Boonville, coming through Pilot Mountain. And you can see all the little red dots. So that's where that rotation was stronger as that thunderstorm moved through. So kind of a cool radar product there that we don't use a whole lot. But again, you can see kind of which way these storms are going, if the rotation is getting stronger or if it's getting weaker on kind of a regional scale. All right, let's go back and man, oh man, look at all that lightning there. Right on the state line, coming into Virginia now, just south of Stewart, just south of Patrick Springs. We'll have to watch that area. There is a little area rotation there. They don't have any towns popping up, so rather unpopulated area south of Stewart, coming across the state line out of North Carolina into Virginia. And it looks like we just had a new large severe thunderstorm warning pop up there. Yep. So this one's for, I'll get this one, I'll beat Jarvis, Stokes, Rockingham, Henry, and Patrick counties. So Stokes and Rockingham's in North Carolina. Henry, Patrick counties are in Virginia. That goes until 9:30. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust will be possible with this line of thunderstorms as it moves through. Yeah, I don't like all that lightning in there southwest of Stewart. So we'll have to watch that area. And again, it's up and down a squall line. So if anything pops, it's probably going to be a quick spin up.
And it looks like that tornado warning was allowed to expire a couple minutes early there, Drew.
Nice. The one in Stokes?
Yep.
Perfect. Yep, it's gone off the map. Good deal. So we're back to...
Again, I'm still counting 6 severe thunderstorm warnings with tornado possible tags. So not out of the woods yet.
6 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 6 out of 9 total severe thunderstorm warnings all have that tornado possible tag. I do have it. Hold on a minute. Jarvis, I apologize while my brain doesn't kick in. Look, check this out. I can show y'all something cool. Stand by, Jarvis. It's going to pop on screen here in just a minute. Oh, wow. We've got a flash flood emergency, too, that I did not realize we had until right now. So here is our cool Has Alerts window. I know Jarvis has shown this before. I don't think I've shown this before, but this is our awesome Has Alerts program that literally brings us our warning information down to the second. As soon as the Weather Service issues that, literally it pops up on our screen here. So this is kind of how we keep, and you saw one just fade away there in North Carolina. The latest is at the top. So Rockingham, Stokes counties, Henry, and Patrick counties in Virginia. And notice over there on the right-hand side, it's cutting off a little bit. Jarvis, you don't have to worry about that, but you see that tornado possible in that little red button. That's letting us know again that a tornado may form at any time. And you're probably seeing that bright pink shade of color there at the bottom. That is a flash flood emergency for Oakdale and Coropolis. I think I'm saying that right. In where are we at? Pennsylvania. So we're in Pennsylvania talking about this flash flood emergency. So again, this goes until midnight tonight. So we'll get our radar zoom back in on that here in just a second and talk about that flash flood emergency. I think that's what we're looking at up there. And yeah, that's around the Pittsburgh area. So there you go. I've got Brett calling me. So let me go on mute here for a minute. Jarvis, if you'll take it over and let me grab this call, and I'll be right back, guys.
Sounds good. So yeah, we're just hanging out now with these severe thunderstorm warnings, just watching to see what happens over the next several minutes here. Let's see. I need radar. There we go. So I'll throw that up. So again, all the yellow polygons there are severe thunderstorm warnings. Most expiring at 8:45, 9, and 9:30. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that here as we follow along with Bryce Shelton, who is heading east towards Greensboro. Keep an eye on things here over the next little bit. Anything going on in chat? Let's see. Matt Taylor just had that cell go through Winston here. Heavy wind gusts, lots of rain, and lightning. Nothing too bad. That's good news, Matt. It's good to hear that. Trinity, North Carolina, going to get any bad storms? Let's see. Trinity, North Carolina. Okay. Trying to get my bearings there. Oh, just to the southwest of Greensboro. Let's see if we'll get it to pop up on radar. Nope, not filling it on radar, but you're kind of in that general area there from what I could tell on Google Maps. Definitely not out of the woods. Definitely still have the potential for some severe thunderstorms and a possible tornado over the next probably hour and a half, I would say. So just keep watching with us, and we'll keep you up to date on all that. We got Daniel Whitaker down there. We've got, let's see here, Daniel Whitaker to the south. We got Bryce Shelton head to the east. Trying to stay out ahead of these as they are moving fairly quickly. Or they were moving fairly quickly. Now they're moving about east at 30. So no real reports coming in. Again, just a big line of severe thunderstorm warnings with tornado possible tag. So we call it that tornado possible tag. Treat it like a tornado warning, just to be on the safe side. Tell you what, here we're gonna go back to that, and I'm gonna try and pull Bryce's feed up. See if it resets here. Come on, Bryce. Kick back in. He'll probably kick back in here in a minute. Motley KD, how long will y'all be covering the storms tonight? It's getting very windy here in Chesterfield, Virginia. Well, we popped on for those tornado warnings. If anything else happens, we'll definitely pop on live. But we'll probably be live here for the next 45 minutes, maybe an hour. And then we'll probably end the stream if this stuff starts winding down. But if we see any more tornado warnings popping up, we'll fire off a new live stream. So just make sure you hit that subscribe button. hit that subscribe button there, hit the notification bell, and you'll get a notification anytime we go live here on the LSM YouTube channel. Bethany, you're so welcome for the information. Always glad to help. And you have a German Shepherd. I love German Shepherds. Let's see. Any other questions, comments, anything like that in chat? Let us know. We're just kind of here hanging out with you, tracking the weather together. Let me go back to this other radar product here, see what I can see. That is all starting to look very, very messy there in that line. Definitely going to have some wind gusts. So if you got your garbage can out by the road, go ahead and pull that in. Got anything light that may get blown around the wind, go ahead and bring that inside if you got a chance. Well, you're most certainly welcome, Hannah. Hannah says, yes, thank you so much for the info. Trying to keep my parents as updated as I can. Christine, I have you on background while doing some stuff. That's good. That's good to have us on. Even if you got to step away for a second doing some other things, keep us on the background. Never know what the weather's going to do, so let's see here. What else we got going on? Another tornado watch has been issued. All right, let me take a look at that here. Where's my other radar product button? We bounce back and forth here between 3 different radar programs. They all show you a few different things. So it looks like they canceled out some counties. Let me see. I need to get that pulled in here. There you are. Come on. You can do it. There we go. All right, so just taking a look here, looks like they may have extended that tornado watch. So, tornado watch for portions of western North Carolina, south central Virginia, effective from 6:45 p.m. until 11 p.m. So, if you're in that red shaded box right now, you're under a tornado watch till 11 p.m. So, you are not out of the clear just yet. And again, anything happens, we will be the first ones to let you know what's going on. So, with that watch text, they're saying a couple tornadoes possible and scattered, damaging wind gusts up to 65 miles per hour. So, together we'll keep an eye on it, and any tornado warnings, anything pops up, any reports we get, we'll reload those over to you. Buh. Josh says he's munching on egg rolls and sushi. Josh, I want egg rolls and sushi. I'll take a spicy tuna roll. Make that happen, Josh. Can you DoorDash me some sushi? Tammy says hello from Greensboro. Hey, Tammy. Good to have you here with us. Been to Greensboro a couple times. I'm down in Columbia, South Carolina, but I've traveled to Greensboro probably 3 times in the past couple months. And I got to tell you, really nice place there. Really nice diner. I forget what it was called. But now I'm going to have to look it up. Oh, Josh, you're a spicy tuna roll guy. It's good to know. Let's take a look here. What was the name of that diner? Let's see. Diners. I'm going to Google this on my phone real quick, and then we'll get back to the weather. Diners. Greensboro, North Carolina. Let's see what we got there. Oh, Jake's Diner. Yeah, I think that's it. Jake's Diner. Is that it? No. Wrong place. Actually, it might be. I don't know. Yeah, that looks like it. Yeah, Jake's Diner. The picture looks a little different. Yeah, if you're ever in Greensboro, North Carolina, go to Jake's Diner. You got the best grits, pancakes, bacon, eggs. All of it's good. Can't go wrong with anything there at the diner. I ate there for breakfast all 3 times I was up there, so if I ate there 3 times, it's got to be good. All right, so looks like we have lost. Oh, Bryce's feed has come back up. Let's see. Let me see if I can pipe in my radar real quick. Yep, so we'll keep that up there till Drew gets back. I'll just leave his camera up there. Again, Bryce heading east still. Heading north now. What is he doing? His location just bounced all over the place on my map. I'm like, where'd he go? Anthony's in the house. What's happening, Anthony? Good to have you in here. Yeah, we popped off a live stream. Had about 3 to 4 tornado warnings at the time in North Carolina, and wanted to pop on and give everybody the information. Josh, I got your message. Next time I'm in Bama, rock and roll sushi. Gotcha. Mudcat says, pretty windy in Stewart. Let's check Stewart here. Where's the right product I'm looking for? That'll work there. What happened to our radar? Oh, there we go. Let's zoom in. Where is Stewart? Oh, so you're going to be up in Virginia. Okay. Just north of Lawsonville. Oh, yeah, right there. Yeah, you got some wind right now, definitely, with that severe thunderstorm warning. And looks like you got 2 overlapping there. The one for Stewart has been allowed to be canceled from the National Weather Service, so you should be good there. Definitely going to have some wind for a little bit, but not much else. Let's see. Zoom back out, look at the big picture. Just a huge line of severe thunderstorm warnings. Let's see. There we go. But again, if you're in that red shaded area, you're under a tornado watch until 11 p.m. Eastern. So we're just kind of hanging out here, riding along. And let me fix that. That did not work. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's not going to work. If I don't click that button there. So, again, watching Bryce Shelton up there. If I can get his video back, we'll refresh it and see what's going on. Anthony says, got a wind advisory for us, gust up to 45 to 50. Yeah, I had that today too. Could hear the trees and the wind chimes in the neighborhood kind of making some racket throughout the day. Matthew, any potential for an outbreak in Nebraska area next week? Unusual heat coming. Matthew, too early to call. We are talking about hosting a live stream this weekend. to cover that with Brett, which Brett just joined us, I see. Good to have you jump in, sir. Help with the chat. And it looks like you just posted that flash flood emergency for Oakdale and Coraopolis. So we'll pull that up there in just a little bit. It looks like Beating Berry is near there. Let me pull that up. See if I can get a better view. Again, bouncing between different radar products here. Tell you what, let me grab Dean's feed just in case. Okay, awesome. Thank you for that, Anthony. We'll grab Dean's feed here in just a second. Let me grab that. Thank you, Brett, for making that cheat sheet. That'll make this process very painless. So let me grab that feed in real quick. Did you finally get all your vehicles situated? All right, just bear with me here, guys. Just trying to get the live feed in. Let's see, B. Dean Berry. There we go there. All right, so I tell you what, while we're kind of in a lull with the tornado warning, it's going to go live here with Beating Berry in just a moment. We'll pot his audio up and take a listen here. So we'll go ahead and take him live. I'm going to mute for just a second, kind of get my bearing straight, and I'll be right back with you.
Then take the ramp on the right.
Yeah. That's how you get breathing up and all that good stuff. That's get out of the way. Fuck. Nobody want to hear all of that bleeding nonsense, all that fucking whining. Oh, it's illegal, and I looked up the law, and it says it's in Pennsylvania. Windshield,
Then
fuck
take the first
off.
right.
Kids, if you're watching, if anybody's watching, it's younger, and you want to.
All right, we'll come back to Dean here shortly. Let's take a look at our radar really quick. Again, that flash flood emergency is headed towards. It's going to be right here just to the west of Pittsburgh. So he's going to be en route to that. We've got a couple of storm reports here. Flooded home in North Fayette Township. We've got 3 swiftwater rescue teams deployed to Oakdale Borough for floodwater rescues. Numerous homes being evacuated by the fire department due to flooding. So if you're in this flash flood warning emergency polygon, or you know people in there, give them a call, make sure they're okay, and try to get to higher ground if you guys can. So we'll keep an eye on that and keep an eye on Dean's feed here as he closes in here shortly. Again, back to the south here, they still have a tornado watch there in that red shade. That goes until 9 p.m., so another 15 minutes on that. And then we're going to jump down here again. That tornado watch goes till 11 p.m. Got multiple severe thunderstorm warnings with tornado possible tags. Got our own Bryce Shelton there. And we'll check in with him in his video here in just a few. Let me pull his location back up. Yeah, it looks like Bryce is still north of Greensboro, just kind of hanging out there. Kind of wonder what his game plan will be over the next couple of hours with this. And it looks like Chris Jackson called it a night and going home, so he's out. So we got Daniel Whitaker, Bryce Shelton, and Beating Barry. All right, give me just a second here, guys. I'll be right back with you. All right, looks like we got Dean. Dean's still with us. His feed's still working. So tell you what, we're gonna go tune back into Dean and see what's going on there.
Small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Wheeling, Steubenville, Moundsville, Martins Ferry, New Martinsville, St. Clairsville, Bel Air, Warwood, Wellsburg, Bethlehem, West Liberty, Triadelphia, Avella, Clearview, Valley Grove, Shadyside, Mingo Junction, Follinsby, Wolfdale, and Hooverson Heights. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Flash flood warning. The National Weather Service in Pittsburgh has extended the flash flood warning for southeastern Allegheny County in southwestern Pennsylvania, central Greene County in southwestern Pennsylvania, southeastern Washington County in southwestern Pennsylvania until 2:30 a.m. At 8:49 p.m., local law enforcement reported heavy rain across the
All right, so
Warren
just
area.
texted Mr. Dean there, and he's just grabbing a quick burger, and then he's gonna head towards that flash flood emergency.
Flash flooding is ongoing.
So we'll keep riding along with him again down to the south.
Heavy rain. Source, law enforcement.
Down the south, still have those severe thunderstorm warnings.
Flash flooding of small creeks and
Most of them expiring here in the next 10 minutes,
streets and underpasses,
and a few of them expiring here in the next 45 or so.
Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Bethel Park, McMurray, McKeesport, Washington,
So the main threat with these severe thunderstorm warnings is going to be 60-mile-an-hour winds,
Upper St. Clair,
and
South Park Township, Jefferson,
most of them have a tornado possible tag. So just be careful. You know, the wind's going to get to blow a little bit.
Liberty, and
Pull the lawn chairs in. Anything loose you got outside, trampoline, if it's not staked to the ground,
current vehicles.
it'll probably end up in your neighbor's yard.
The National Weather Service in
I've
Charleston
had firsthand experience with that. That was a fun time.
Central Washington County,
Uh,
southeastern Ohio,
Had a trampoline in the backyard, and we had a fence up, and
Calhoun County,
got up the next morning, and it was
Virginia,
two neighbors' houses over. Flipped upside down. It was all bent up. We just had to go throw it in the trash. Let me know what you guys got going on in chat. Steven, yeah, I adjusted his audio there. It was coming in a little hot. Queen Barb the rock star. What's happening? Josh says trampolines are the unofficial state bird of Alabama. Oh my gosh. You know what's funny is you're not wrong there either. Steven says, how does one cover flash flooding safely? A quote-unquote duck vehicle like the Dominator? But here we are. Looks like we got Drew back in the house with us.
Good afternoon, everybody. Again, missed the fun. Sorry, I had to go jump on a call with Brett and the gang. So we're back, and Brett says hey to everybody. Let's see. Well, no tornado warnings, right?
None at the moment that I've seen.
We got Daniel Whitaker in Greensboro. Bryce is heading north now. I wish we could talk to Bryce and see what his game plan is for the night. And Dean is in. Where's Dean? Is he in Pittsburgh?
He is just. Let me go over here. Where is he?
I didn't see him on my.
He's down near.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Yeah,
Elizabeth, West Virginia. There's Odino. There's Brett, looks like, I believe. Is that Brett in chat?
Yep.
That'd be that's Brett in chat.
The only.
The one, the only Mr. Brett Adair.
As I called him the other night, Michael Beer called me. I called him Bert Adair.
He's probably been called worse.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, guys, flash flood emergency we were talking about a few minutes ago, though, including the Pittsburgh suburbs, just southwest of downtown Pittsburgh. That pink, you're looking at Jarvis, that dark green with a big, thick border around it that you see on Jarvis's radar there. There you go. He switched to mine. That is a flash flood emergency. We've got all lanes flooded, Hookstown Grade Road near Beach Cliff. And then looks like we've also got numerous homes being evacuated by fire department due to flooding. And that's in the Cuddy area, Cuddy. Looks like the suburb. So you can see all the residential areas in here. So we can flash flood emergency, including the Cecil, Gladden, Venice, McDonald, Sturgeon, Oakdale, Walker's Mill, all the way up to the Gailey, Groveton, and Imperial areas of west side of Pittsburgh. Flash flood emergency until midnight. Woman NC, I guess North Carolina. Thank you for your coverage. We're at Richmond County, North Carolina here. Worried, can some wind gust? How does Hamlet, North Carolina look? Let's look at Hamlet, North Carolina. Keep switching radars on you guys. So sorry if I'm making you dizzy. Pull out my good old. I'm not familiar with Hamlet. Jarvis, you're in South Carolina. Do you know where Hamlet, North Carolina is?
I do not.
I'm Google mapping it as we speak.
That's what I've been doing. I'm like, where are these towns?
There's beautiful Hamlet, North Carolina, just outside of. You're really the biggest town around, it looks like. So where are we? All right, I found you. Looks like you've got a severe thunderstorm warning if I'm going to the right place. Yep, there you go. Just outside of Hamlet. Severe thunderstorm warning just to your northwest. I'm talking about like 2 miles northwest of Hamlet. So depending on where you live in Hamlet, Woman NC, Rockingham to Cordova to Ledbetter. That's a pretty intense thunderstorm, but that is moving northeast, not towards you. So it looks like they just extended that tornado watch into your area, and that goes until 11 o'clock Eastern. There you go. Street level, zooming back out. Pretty good little storm just to your south near Bennettsville, South Carolina. Would not be surprised to see a severe thunderstorm warning issued on that in the next few minutes. Not a lot of rotation in it, thankfully, but that's got a pretty stout core, so we're probably getting some hail falling out of that thunderstorm. Let me see what we don't. This is in like no radar country over here. This is just the horrible radar coverage in parts of North Carolina. So there's the cell I was talking about, a little bit closer view. There's Hamlet and new storm going up near Ledbetter, and then again near Bennettsville, South Carolina. That one's coming up towards Laurinburg and the Wagram area over the next hour or so. But currently, that one is not severe. Just had a new warning pop out. Let's see what we've got on the HAZ alerts. That was for Alamance, Chatham, Lee, Montgomery, Moore, and Randolph counties in North Carolina. Severe thunderstorm warning, 184,000 people in that one. Tornado possible tag. The biggest one's still here, Forsyth County, North Carolina, Davidson County, Randolph, and Guilford County. That is the Greensboro metro area. 30 minutes left on that warning. That's a severe thunderstorm warning going until 9:30 for 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and quarter-size hail. And again, 651,000 people in that warning. All right, so still no current tornado warnings. There's your warnings board via HAZ alerts. A lot of flash flood warnings. That pink again is that flash flood emergency up in Allegheny and Washington counties in PA. 71,000 people in that. Look at the warnings board here, scrolling up and down, and that is a lot of flash flood and severe thunderstorm warnings. But again, no current tornado warnings anywhere in the country. So if you guys have any last minute questions or comments, if we go for another 15 minutes or so and we don't have any tornado warnings, we're probably going to wrap this thing up. Again, that'll be about 15 minutes after the hour. Currently top of the hour. Hello, 9 o'clock East Coast, 8 o'clock Central Time Zone, 7 p.m. for you guys in Denver, 6 o'clock on the West Coast. So how is everybody doing tonight? Let us know in chat. Tracking the big storm system still spinning across the country. There's your SPC outlook for the remainder of the overnight hours. Let me turn off all this other garbage, if you will. There you go. Level 2 out of 5. Raleigh up to the Pittsburgh area still. Ohio, you guys were good today. I was worried about potential more tornadoes up there in parts of Ohio that got slammed earlier this year, but talked to Jarvis this morning, and I told him I'm just not feeling it for Ohio for today. So thankfully, you guys were missed once again. Jarvis, do you want to, for the next few minutes, Randolph County checking in, Leesburg, North Carolina checking in, Woman NC right now for Hamlet. There is no That warning just expired at the top of the hour. So, no, you should not be in your safe place per se. There's no current tornado warnings or severe thunderstorm warnings anymore near you. So, that warning that we're just talking about expired at the top of the hour. They're near Hamlet, North Carolina. Watch out. You're still in that tornado watch that goes until 11. But honestly, it looks like this is probably going to be the last little wave of scattered storms that's moving through right now. And you might get skipped. You might be good, and you may not even see a lot of rainfall there near Hamlet as one storm is going to your north. Another storm is going to stay just to your south up towards Laurinburg. But again, right now, no tornado warnings in the entire country. Jarvis, I think I was about to ask you if you want to roll with the music for a few minutes just to let people jam with some music for a little bit. Austin in chat, good afternoon, evening to you, Austin, checking in from PA.
Yeah, Drew, we can pod some music up here in a minute.
I
Just
think
kinda
that'd
let
be
it
cool. I
roll,
enjoyed the music yesterday.
Let everybody chill out while we watch Beating Barry head on down the road.
So here's what we can do. You can, I'll turn my camera off here in a minute when you turn the music on. Do y'all want to see radar looping like you see there on screen over there? Or do y'all want to see the warnings board with HAZ alerts? Or do y'all want to see Beating Barry full screen? Y'all let me know in chat. So we'll go on standby mode for the next 10, 15 minutes. Make sure we're not going to have any more tornado warnings issued. And while we're in standby mode, do y'all want to see the HAZ alerts board? That way. It's always backwards. Do y'all want to see looping radar on a kind of a wide scale there?
Josh says Radar and Dean.
Radar and Dean, 1 vote. Our third option was Beating Barry full screen. So Josh says Radar and Dean. Y'all let me know. We got a lot of people watching. Don't be shy. Let us know what you want to watch for the next few minutes while we go on standby mode. Radar and Dean, there's 2 votes. All right, 3 votes. All right, that's pulling ahead quickly. So Mudcat says Radar. Give you about 10 more seconds to jump in chat, but I think Dean and Radar won. Got to get those votes in early.
It's like
all right, Jarvis,
Idol.
what kind of music you got queued up for us?
Oh, there's several different.
Can they hear
things
you or
queued
can I
up.
hear you?
Oh, they can hear me.
Good. I was making sure you were going out over here and not just in my ear.
No, I don't mind going out over the air anymore.
Good. We broke you of that.
You broke me.
All right, let's go Radar and Dean. I will turn my camera off for the next few minutes and we'll go on standby mode and we'll leave this bad boy running as long as y'all want to look at it. But probably again, we'll leave it running for the next 15 minutes or so. And if something happens with the new tornado warning, we'll be back. Otherwise, y'all keep the chat rolling. We'll be here behind the scenes.
back with a tornado warning. As soon as we step away for just a moment, pops back up. Jarvis with you here behind the scenes. New tornado warning for Henry and Pennsylvania in Virginia until 9:30. Radar indicated tornado possible. So make sure you're in your safe place, away from windows, lowest level of your home, and the centermost interior room like a bathroom or a closet. Bring a bike helmet with you if you got it, some tennis shoes. Bryce Shelton had the right idea. He's seen something we didn't because he's closing in on that cell, and we'll see if we've got his feed up. I know it could be cell service can be very spotty in that area. Yep, so we'll pull Bryce Shelton up here. 2 seconds there. What live feed is he on? Live feed 5. So there's Bryce. He's headed just to the north. He's going to try and get out ahead of this thing near Danville and head north. Again, that's your tornado warning polygon there. Had my other radar software up, so I do apologize for that. But that tornado warning, Henry in Pennsylvania in Virginia until 9:30. Radar indicated rotation there. So if you're Sandy level, Axton, Brosville, need to be in your safe place. Is it Brosville or Brosville? Help me out. Yeah, Anthony, I mean, we were watching it behind the scenes here, but need to go get a drink of water. So we did that, and we come back, and we got a tornado warning. So this goes until 9:30. So I tell you what, we'll stick with this tornado warning, and we'll probably have Drew back here in just a few moments. But let us know in chat where you're watching. Yeah, Anthony, it's always when we step away. That's just life. That's how it goes. So if you're just tuning in, let us know where you're from. Again, got this tornado warning here in Virginia till 9:30 Eastern. Let's see. Maybe I can bring this up. What looks better? All right, so we'll bring that in. Let me change sources here. Go from our national radar to our local. Give me just a second here, guys. We'll switch over. There we go. You should see it flash there on the screen. Should be back up any moment. There we go. Now we're the program. Getting lost over here in the programs, guys. So again, there's your tornado warning polygon. You're looking at the velocity data there, storm relative. Definitely a chance of a tornado there. Definitely can't rule it out. Go to our base velocity. Yeah, Anthony, I see what you're talking about now. Definitely got those reds and greens close together. Could get a spin up there. And that's going to be moving northeast at 45. Looks like a very, very rural area. So if you're in this polygon, get to your safe space, into your room, away from windows, and bring your bike helmet or football helmet, any type of helmet you got, construction helmet, and a pair of tennis shoes. That's always my go-to. That way, in case there is any damage, you're not walking around getting nails and things in your feet. And if some damage occurs and get some debris on your head, save your head there. Again, we'll keep tracking that. We'll put it in motion here for you. That's a long radar loop. Here, let me try that instead. So we do have Bryce down there. He's heading. It's like he's cutting through the city. Let's see if the view will come up here. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, okay, he's moved again. So what happens is they're sharing their GPS signal, and if he's got bad cell service or anything like that, if it pops back up, it'll take it a few minutes to hit the server. He's going around the highway. They're going to be US 29 there near Danville, headed north. Looks like he may go into like Blair's or Dry Fork if he can get there in time. Which I've been on that highway. He should be able to maintain speed. Not a lot of traffic on that road. And then the bigger picture there, we'll go back to reflectivity. We do have still several severe thunderstorm warnings. And again, 2 of those have a tornado possible tag. So we got the severe thunderstorm warning in Virginia for Bedford, Campbell, Franklin, Henry, Pennsylvania. Until 10:15, we've got the tornado warning for Henry and Pennsylvania. Till 9:30, got a severe thunderstorm warning for Caswell, Rockingham in North Carolina and Virginia, Henry, Pennsylvania, City of Danville, City of Martinsville until 10. For North Carolina continued. Chatham, Lee, Montgomery, Moore, Randolph till 9:45. Several warnings there with that line of storms. They moved off to the north and east. Anybody got any questions in chat? Looks like Brian in Ashland, Alabama finally stopped raining. Yeah, Brian, it rained. I'm in South Carolina. It rained all night last night from about 10 to probably about 6 this morning. So, but it's good. You always need the rain, especially if you're out trying to maintain your yard and you want to grow some golf course grass. Anthony, rained all day here and now tomorrow. So we'll go back. I'll turn on Storm Relative. Again, seeing those reds and greens together, no confirmed reports yet or anything like that. But that tornado warning still goes on till 9:30. So about 9 minutes left on the warning. Still showing radar indicated rotation with that. And I stand corrected. New tornado warning has just been issued for Henry and Pennsylvania till 9:45. They have extended the warning. Still shows radar indicated rotation. 9:21, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Sandy River or near Axton, moving northeast at 40. Main hazard being tornado and radar indicated rotation. Location impacted going to be Gretna, Swansonville, Climax, Pittsville, and those surrounding areas. So if you're in this polygon here, these 2 polygons, the one to the south, that's going to expire at 9:30. The one that was just issued here to the north, that goes until 9:45. Let's go ahead and take your tornado safety precautions. Yep, I see that. There's definitely 2 areas there. So we'll keep watching that. We'll go back to base reflectivity there. Kind of loop that for you just so you get an idea. Why is it missing so much data there? Go in and change that. We'll do the last 30 minutes instead of the last little bit there. Then we'll go to our velocities. Yeah, you can still see that rotation there. We pop on my other radar product and just kind of get a better look. Yeah, definitely seeing some strengthening just north of, well, we did. Nothing concrete there. Just got an update. So, yeah, definitely watching this area here where the red and greens come together for the possibility of a tornado. Anthony says he's watching it on CC and waiting. Yeah, let me go over CC drop here and see what we got. Oh, that's noisy as all get out. Need Drew to get me a better color table. Yep, just seeing some noise at the moment. Nothing confirmed yet, folks. So we're gonna hang here with it. Let's see, anything new from the weather service on this? Nothing yet there. Refresh Bryce's feed. He's getting in prime position for it. He's up near Blair's now. So he's probably going to try and get a good look at this storm here on the highway. That's going to be 29 still. Thinking he may go north. Let me zoom in. It says he's off the road. That's not correct at all. But yeah, he's still going north, so you'll have a live look here in just a few minutes on the possible tornado. If he can get his signal to stabilize. I know that area all too well. It's so spotty there, depending on what carrier you have. Brad says he's in Ridgeway and fairly calm at the moment. Ridgeway. Zoom in. Maybe I missed it somewhere. For some reason it's not popping up. Let me go to the old Googler Maps here. Is that in Virginia or North Carolina? Let me know. Let's see. So yeah, Bryce's feed's still cutting in and out there, guys. But hopefully he'll stabilize as he moves towards Chatham there. Looks like he's coming back up. Not a lot of lightning with that either, so going to be really hard to see anything. Going to be wrapped in rain. Looks like his feed stabilized there. Does he have audio? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Just south of Martinsville. Okay. Appreciate you helping me out there because I was on a wild goose chase. Yeah, Ridgeway, you're quiet. You were definitely quiet. Just some light rain. And then you may have some rain again later this evening, but we pull that up. You're still under that tornado watch till 11. They may start canceling some counties out as that complex moves to the east, so we'll keep an eye on that there for you. Brian, he'll be close if he makes it, both about 12 miles from intersecting. Yeah, it's going to be close. We'll see what happens. You guys got any questions or any reports? Let us know in chat. There you go. Hannah's still hanging out with us. Let's see. Sanders in here. Hannah, what does the forecast look like for Lynchburg right now? Tell you what, let me pull that up here. By the way, I've been to Lynchburg several times too. I've done a lot of stuff with Liberty University. Great town, great town. Everybody there's super nice. Let's see what's in store for Lynchburg, Virginia. So again, you're under that tornado watch till about 11 p.m. Mainly right now, it looks like you may just get some rain. Not seeing, I mean, you do have that severe thunderstorm warning there to your southwest. So we'll keep an eye on that. But other than that, tonight, after this front part of that line moves through, you'll just have some rain showers, maybe a rumble of thunder. Nothing crazy there for you at all. Oh, you're a grad student there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, you probably know his name. Did a lot of work with him. What's his name? Now I can't think of it. What's his name? Dave Bratt. Yeah, I do a lot of work with Dave Bratt. So yeah, very familiar with Lynchburg and Liberty University. Forecast for Roxborough, North Carolina. Roxborough, you're not out of the clear yet. You still got that line approaching. Most of that line right now is severe thunderstorm warned. So not out of the clear yet. Just sit tight. Make sure you got a way to receive warnings. Could have a pop-up tornado possible. But again, nothing super crazy looking for you through the rest of your evening. Let's see, Brian says, I'd like to report the rain stopped my progress on a job today, so I sat around eating and telling lies at a local restaurant. You know, Brian, you sound like me. Job got rained out, so you go sit down and have lunch. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, Hannah, he was the dean of the School of Business. So I think now he does more like student relations kind of stuff. But yeah, great guy. Very accommodating, very welcoming. All right, so we're still watching that tornado warning up there. Again, that goes to 9:45. Still seeing some rotation there. Got to keep an eye on that. And we got Bryce's feet up there. Third and last time NOAA called for 10 to 15% enhanced for my area, warned family, friends, and nothing, zero. Never seen so many misses by NOAA in a row in 20 years. What's going on? Yeah, that's a question I can't answer. I'll have to let them speak on that. But yeah, no, I mean, they all get together and look at the forecast, and it's not just one person, it's a whole group, a whole team of people. So yeah, some things happen. Looks like Bryce closing in on it there, seeing some rain pop up on his stream. Looks like he's going to be able to make it. Boop scoops. Logan County, West Virginia, lots of flash flooding. Yes. Yes, you are correct. Lots of flash flooding up there. As you can see, all those green boxes are all flash flood warnings. And we'll touch base with Dean here in just a little bit. He's making his way down, but I want to make sure we get this tornado warning. Number one priority right now. And we got Bryce Shelton there. He's about to close in on it and get a better look. All right, let's go back, see if we get an update from the weather service here. All right, so now that tornado warning is only for Pennsylvania, or let me rephrase that, Pennsylvania. 9:29, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado over Callens, moving northeast at 40. So still radar indicated rotation, nothing confirmed yet, which is good news. And that goes for the next 10 minutes unless they decide to extend it. We're going to keep watching Bryce here. Kind of see what Bryce has going on. I'm going to go grab a water really quick. And I'll be right back with you guys. I'm going to pod the music up just a bit. We're not going anywhere. We're staying right here with Bryce Shelton and this tornado warning. I'll be right back. All right, taking a live look there at Bryce Shelton's feed. You can see some lightning popping up there in the distance. We're going to keep following along with him as he is closing in on this tornado warning that is set to expire here in about the next 6 minutes. He'll be able to get a better idea of what's going on there on the ground and relay some damage reports, if any. So keep it right here with us. We're following with Bryce. Again, that tornado warning goes until... Oh, they just dropped it 5 minutes early. Okay. So if you're in that tornado warning polygon, at this time you are now clear. And it looks like this whole complex here has just went to severe thunderstorm warnings, no tornado possible tags at the moment. I don't think. Let me see. Switch to that radar, look at that. All right, so tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave the music potted up for just a minute. I'm gonna step away, give it 5 minutes or so, and Josh, Anthony, you guys just text me and let me know if something happens. Step away, grab some more water. I'll be right back.
Nighttime.
All right. So just looking over some things here, talking with Josh and Anthony behind the scenes. So far nothing looking tornado imminent. So we're gonna go ahead and wind down the stream here. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, subscribing, liking, and sharing. Make sure that you always share the stream and hit that like button. Helps us out a ton. And should anything else come up tonight, we'll let you know. And be on the lookout for a live stream this weekend talking about the potential severe weather threat in the plains early next week. For Drew, Dave, Brett, and the rest of the LSM team, everybody have a good night. And we'll see you next time.